Hello, everybody, and welcome to the guest room. Today, I'm so excited for this project. I got this idea a couple of months ago, and ever since I've been like, when do I get to do that? When do I get to do that? And finally, it just makes sense to do it, so we're going in. I bought this cabinet, this chest of drawers, 3 drawers, a couple of months ago and put it in this room. And I think it fits wonderfully. It fits in the space. It's not too big. It's not too small, which I actually had one here previously that was a little too small. Like it looked a little dinky. This I think is a perfect size. But I think we can all agree that it's a little boring. I think that it's a wonderful object though, because it's well constructed, it's well built, it's made of real wood, but it's completely unfinished. So I think that there's so much room for creativity here, right? Anyone could paint this, they could do whatever they want to it. It's a little bit of an open canvas. And that's what I thought when I bought it. I was like, oh, I could do some stuff to this thing. I've been thinking a little bit about the little touches that make a room feel really special. And oftentimes, furniture is the thing that does it. Having a really beautiful chair or a really beautiful chest of drawers, like these things can be the thing that make the room feel like so thoughtful and charming. But oftentimes the loveliest things are just really expensive. And there are some gorgeous hand-painted things that are so expensive. And I'm like, it's not going to happen. But that's where it can become double charming if you do that work yourself and make it something really unique and special. So, I'm aiming pretty high here, but I think even if I just have fun and put some love and charm into this thing, it will come out really cool. Speaking of things that can transform a room and make it really beautiful, what's in this drawer? Oh, it's one of the loveliest blankets I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm teaming up with Piglet in Bed for this video, one of my all-time new favorite brands. I reached out to them because I was so in love with their products and we chatted over how we might collab and they were totally down and here we are. And I just have to say the team over there has been so lovely to work with. The products that they have sent me are so gorgeous. So we're going to talk about them a bit more later on in the video because furniture is one way to make a room feel lovely, but oh my god, textiles are the other way. That is something I've really picked up on during my journey of renovating this house. Like curtains, such an important investment. Linens, like bedding sets, such an important way to do it. Rugs, cushions, like textiles, blankets, towels, they really make a room feel luxurious. So I'm in love with them, so excited to team up with them. But yeah, the next step for us today, right now, for this video, is getting paint. So I was thinking about this. I don't want to spend a lot of money because, quite frankly, I'm sick of spending money. I don't want to spend money ever again. Oh, so I was thinking I probably have enough paint from all the different projects I've done in the house to use on this guy, because I've also bought a lot of samples of paint colors that just didn't work out. So I think we can probably just source from my own supply. So let's go look at my paints. Okay, we're in my currently very messy back room. It's not usually this messy, but there's so many garbage bags here because I just yesterday finished destroying the upstairs bathroom. That was the video I just posted a couple days ago. I need to go to the dump and get rid of this stuff. But for now, it's back here. I have a lot of paints, guys. They're all up here. This will also be good because I think a lot of these cans might be empty or will have fully dried out. And I shouldn't be keeping them anymore. I've got to get rid of them. Okay, we have a green that looks usable. Ooh, what's this? Yellow. Okay, yellow. A different green. Purple. Oh, this is like a burnt red. This does not, I don't think this is my paint. I think this might be my parents'. Full can of another yellow. Wow, okay, yeah. We have a lot of paint. We've got, oh, a white. Yeah, that would be good, actually. This one's called Sunset in Italy. Okay, good. A pink. This is empty. But we have this pink called Pink Softness. That's good, because the only other pink we had was empty. Okay. I feel like we've got a lot here. This is too much, in fact. So I'm going to carry all of these upstairs now and open them up. Okay, so I've brought everything upstairs. Ooh, that's nice. They're obviously all going to need a really good mix because they've been sitting there for a while. Okay, I'm wondering if I can paint with the stir stick in order to save my little paintbrushes till I'm actually ready to paint. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's totally fine. We just need a little swabberoo. Alright, that's a really pretty color. It's a very pale yellow. Oh god, I dripped. I can't tell if the color is rusty or if it's the can that's rusty. What? Okay. Has it just separated the most I've ever seen paint separate? Oh boy. Oh boy. It's like a hard mass at the bottom. Okay, this paint is dead. Oh, this is the color I painted the upstairs closet. Okay. I'm gonna do the rest of the colors and then I'll check in. Okay, we already have so much chaos going on. We have our sample colors and quite frankly, it's a pretty nice palette. I'm really loving it actually. This is looking so pretty. The next step for me is going to be thinking about what I want to do with these colors. I'm thinking a lot of botanicals are going to be fun. I'm thinking flowers, I'm thinking leaves, and I think we can definitely do some cute flowers with the pinks and the purples and the blues and the yellows. Hello everyone, so it's the next day. I've had some rest, some relaxation, and I've really pondered with my little sample sheet here, and a couple of things have become evident. The first is that I need to do a bit of planning, and that is because I originally thought I would just, start painting and make it beautiful. And then I instantly realized I don't really know how to paint. That is not one of my skills. And so if I just start painting at free will, it's going to end up really bad. And I don't want it to be bad. I want it to be good. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of prepping. So over the last many months, I have been saving images of painted cabinets whenever I encounter them on Pinterest. So I'm going to scoot over a little bit here to show you some of my inspiration. One example is this yellow cabinet that has rings of botanical things around the little doorknobs. I think this is such a doable concept and that it looks really sweet. So I'm really leaning towards doing this. I also saved, this one is a lot more freestyle. But I don't know if this would, I could just do, on the edge side, I could just do a lot of growing flowers and, kind of have it be wild. Or, on the other hand, I could do something like this, which I think is really beautiful, where it's kind of, intentionally creating a panel, and, all of the beautiful flowers are anchored around that one cool shape. That's a good idea. This cabinet, so stunning. What I liked about this one was that, it has a lot of different textures going on. But a lot of them are easy. So, all of the borders on the drawers are just, swabs. They're not really complicated. They're just swabs. And then on the edges, they're just stripes. So I like that as a filler concept. That seems like a really good idea. Like that a lot. I am feeling like if I enjoy the process of doing this on the cabinet and it ends up being pretty, I can foresee myself doing this to doors and stuff as well because it's just so pretty. This one is interesting for I think two reasons. One, if we look at the bottom drawer, it's just one line between the two door handles and then flowers growing off of either side of that. that looks quite lovely and pretty easy. And then on the door handle, or on the actual doors, it's got a little flower pot and then a very tall flower thing growing out of it. So that's, God, there's too many options. There's probably too many options. Before we move on, I'm so excited to talk about today's sponsor, Piglet in Bed, who did these beautiful bed linens that I know you've been staring at during this clip. Piglet in Bed's sheets are made from 100% European linen. Linen is a totally natural material and one of the most sustainable available on the market, and it can last for decades. Their new Weekends at the Cabin collection features forest-inspired colorways that are perfect for winter, and the woolen throw is made from 100% merino wool and handcrafted in northern England, in one of the country's oldest woolen mills. Right now you can get 25% off with their Black Friday sale up till the end of the month. So visit the code down in my description to get a discount off of a set of these sheets. They're so beautiful. I know that I'm going to have these sheets for the rest of my life. They are such high quality. They are so beautiful. They're just so well made that I'm in love. I'm totally in love. So if you are also in love with them, you can check out their new Cabin collection that has a lot of plaid designs like this, or some of their really popular gingham sheets that, I mean, are so, so pretty as well. Use the link down in my description for a discount. And thank you so much to Piglet in Bed for sponsoring this video and making my room so much cozier. Now let's go and start some painting. Hello, so we're in the midst of the drawers and I thought I'd do a little check-in. I think things are going well. Last night I got pretty far with the drawers and stuff. I was feeling pretty good about them, but then when I kind of zoomed out, I felt like they didn't look very good and I got really down on myself. And then I was laying in bed and I was like looking at Pinterest and trying to find inspiration to try and find ways to get the drawers a little bit more interesting. And I found this image, and I always link to Pinterest images that I use down below if you want to source them. So I'll link this down below, but I found this image and it brought such a smile to my face. I have no idea who this man is. I have no idea what project he's working on, but I was like, wait, take a step back. This is why I'm doing this, because it's fun. Look how much fun this guy is having. Look how cool his weird cabinet is turning out. Like, it's beautiful. I wouldn't want it. It's kind of funky, but I love it for him. And I was like, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to have some fun and paint this cabinet and put myself into it and just stop applying so much pressure to myself like I do with everything. So It reset my feelings, you know, and it reminded me like one of the main inspirations I had for doing this project is Maud Lewis, one of, if not the most famous Nova Scotian painters, one of Canada's like most awesome painters. Maud Lewis painted a lot of folk art, but one of her big projects was her own house, and she clearly didn't have a plan for it. She was just painting because painting brought her joy, and her house is so beautiful, the way that she completely covered it in her drawings and illustrations. And I was like, yeah, you know what, pressure's off, let's just go back to having some fun. So this morning I did a couple of little touches on here, and now I'm going to go in and add a bit more of detail and flourish to stuff. I noticed that like going in with a second layer to add some fine lines and stuff is making things pop a bit better. I want to just jazz things up, and I feel like there's a lot of empty space along here that I think I'm just going to fill up with like some big flowers. So I'm going to implement that now as well, and then go from there. Okay, everyone, we are in the last moments. I got my boyfriend to help me carry this thing up. It's so heavy. And now I just have to put the drawers in and we will be done. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! I actually had so much fun with this project, and I'm actually really happy with the result. Last night, I very genuinely had a crisis of confidence. I thought it looked bad. I thought it looked really, really amateur. Like, I knew it was gonna look amateur because I am an amateur, but I didn't want it to look bad. And I was just went to bed feeling worried, and I was like, maybe this shouldn't even be a video. And I woke up and I was like, we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun and we're just gonna keep adding stuff. And I added little moons, I added little stars, I added little dots and little spots, and I just kind of had some more fun with it and took the pressure off. And I think it looks so good. I honestly think that it looks basically how I hoped it would look. Joyful, pretty, cute, and like someone put a lot of love and care and joy into it, which is what happened. My audio cut out here, so let's just finish off with some lovely shots of the finished cabinet. I hope you all enjoyed watching this project. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I think this is now one of my favorite furniture items in the whole house. Make sure, if you're interested, to check out Piglet in Bed. I can really vouch for how gorgeous their bed linens are, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!